When it comes to plastic surgery, I think sometimes people think that it just costs too much. They tend. 30 days, the myths versus the facts of plastic surgery. I grew up in the Valley. I know what people sacrifice for. I know what people work for here in the Valley. But when it comes to plastic surgery, I think sometimes people think that it just costs too much, that it's for wealthy people, that I have to do alternative things like go to Mexico to have the surgery. But the reality is that there are finance companies that we work with, so we can actually finance a lot of these surgeries, like even less than a small car payment. The reality is that sometimes it isn't less expensive in Mexico or Miami or somewhere else, because you need to factor in all the costs of traveling, staying to a hotel room, going to all your follow-up appointments. What happens if something happens after the surgery? How are they going to take care of me after the surgery? And the reality is, the real plastic surgeons across the border, some of them cost even more than I do. Before you talk yourself out of the conversation and go do something that you might regret later, come have an honest conversation here. It won't cost you anything to just come and talk and get the real information.